But getting that's an interesting point. Why do we have so many different times in history where women are torturing themselves by fashions and getting sick? And health reformers try to point this out, and they're suppressed. And foot binding in China lasted 1,000 years, and women would bind their feet to keep them small and misshapen, and that was considered really fashionable. They wear these special tiny shoes. Their toes would rot off from the compression, and the men would get really eroticized by changing the bandage around their feet. So, the smell of rotting flesh was considered very erotic, and
Right.
this lasted for 1,000 years, and it hobbled these women.
Mm.
And but it kept. I mean, I don't think it would taken much intelligence to understand that the reason these women were getting dysfunctional, deformed, diseased feet was because they were constricting them. Well, it went on despite that. Corsets went on, and now bras go on despite that, because people are brainwashed by these industries, wherever they are in time, and by the culture. They feel a pressure to conform to cultural norms. And if a bra is the norm today, that's what they'll think they have to wear. If it's harming them, they'll either be uh, given treatment. Early treatment and detection is what it's all about in medicine. They are accepting that people are going to do things that harm them, and what the medical community is there to do is to uh, pick up the pieces and get these people back out living their lives normally, which means getting these diseases. So we have these institutionalized diseases, and breast cancer is one of them. So when we came up with this breast cancer link, you'd think it would have been hailed as like, yay, we found out the answer. But instead, it was considered like, oh my God, it can't be. Industries were like the bra industry is a multi-billion-dollar. They sell over 1 million bras a day in the United States alone. This is a huge market. They're not going to want to accept this. They pay for research now in breast cancer to make sure that this isn't covered. They look at everything else and make sure the bra link is ignored. The cancer industry is into detecting, early detection and treatment. They're not into prevention by changing the way you live. They can't even get people to stop smoking effectively. I mean, to some degree they do, but people still smoke. It's not like smoking's linked to disease is a mystery, but people still do it.